I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Glad to see you. It's another day.
Same
It's
here.
wonderful. I'm glad to see you. What's up, E? How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Maintaining through the
That's good.
madness.
There's a lot of madness going on. There's a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
madness, man. How you feel about your boy? Young Trumpers. They about to make him King Trump here in a minute. The way things is going. What you think, man?
Yep. Definitely. I mean, they making all the right moves. You know what I'm saying? Again, they got all the pawns in the right position. They Some people argue that it's already check or checkmate. You know what I'm saying? Look like some fighting going on, but they control all the levers. So
There's a lot of things that's being removed that I feel that was important. Well, was it important? Was they really helping? You hear about this FEMA stuff that they uh doing right now? Crazy. Removing. Hey, Nancy, have you heard about Trump trying to remove FEMA from the existence of the planet Earth?
Yeah. Yeah, I have. And from his mouth, you don't even think it's even important to have. Did you see when he went to LA and his comments about, why don't they just clean it up?
Yeah, his statements is very arrogant. I would love to play y'all a video. Would you like to see something? Let's see
Yes,
something.
please.
Let's see how Trump is talking.
Mm.
Process of fundamentally reforming and overhauling FEMA. I think we're going to recommend that FEMA go away. I'll also be signing an executive order to begin the process of fundamentally reforming and overhauling FEMA, or maybe getting rid of FEMA. I think, frankly, FEMA is not good.
Get rid of FEMA. It ain't good. It honestly really ain't good, man. Honestly, I don't think they did no good for us when it came to Katrina. How they just left us out there for how many days? 5 days in the water,
Yeah.
below sea level, can't swim, no food, no water. Yeah, I don't even want to get into that, but that was real disrespectful. So I don't feel nothing bad about that situation. But what you gonna replace it with though?
that's the $1 million question.
What are you gonna replace it with? What you think you gonna replace it with?
Grants to the states. This is what he said moments that I mean, it's flabbergasting how you go to a disaster zone and tell the people who need help and assistance that you're gonna cut that program out. Like, yeah, your president visit you in the disaster zone and said, "Hey, I know y'all hurting. I know y'all need help. But what I'm gonna do to help you is cut out the assistance program, and I'm gonna give the money to your government, your state government, and the governors is like, yeah, but FEMA been helping us, but he don't care about that part though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, cuz what you think about that? That seemed a little I don't know, bullish.
It does seem foolish. I mean, it's like, really? It's bad enough as it is. I had the opportunity of going down to Louisiana, and I was given the tour of where the levees are, and I was just looking at it and picturing, and I'm like, man. And then in its place of where people used to live, the type of housing that has been built up in that area in its place.
Yeah.
So I just. Wow, the priorities of our president, although I never I've never thought that his priorities were on the country anyway. Uh, but they are manifesting so strong. And we ain't seen nothing yet. This is not even the tip of the iceberg. Not even the tip.
Not at all.
Not even.
Not at all. And I totally
There's
agree
more
with
to
you.
come.
Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely more to come. And I feel like he gets up there and he says certain things that make people of color feel good about the shit that comes out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying?
How so, G-Bob?
How so? Well, let me show you this video.
Because you don't believe that.
No, I don't believe it.
No, I was gonna
No.
say I'm so with you on it because when he's talking and he's
And you
saying
shake it like,
stuff to make us feel good, I'm always thinking in the back of my mind, what's he up to?
Right.
Why he trying to butter us up? It's never, oh, ooh, I feel good. He's including me. It's like, what are you up to?
Right. Just like this video.
Lastly, sir, we have an executive order ordering the declassification of files relating to the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, and the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
That's a big one, huh? A lot of people are waiting for this for years, for decades. And everything will be revealed. Okay? Give that to RFK Jr.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Okay, thank you very
Mr.
much.
President.
Showing pony. I'm talking about prancing around the stage, baby. Showing pony, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolute power corrupts absolutely, man. You know what I'm saying? I hate to break it to the people out here, but you give somebody all that power, you know what I'm saying? They're going to hit you with misdirection. That's how I look at it. He signed that off so quick, you know what I'm saying? Make believe it was like a landmark staple that we really been needing to progress in America. No, we probably know everything that's in there. J. Edgar Hoover who was on his neck and let them people get to him, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah. But what else he doing for us, though?
Good question. Nancy,
That is a good question.
what do you think he's doing for us?
For us?
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing anything for us.
But if
We're
you're
gonna have
not
to fight for ourselves anyway, like we've always been doing. He's doing nothing for us. Everything he's doing is for himself. It's not even for the benefit of this country. And I feel sad for those who are following up behind him. And yeah, they're going to get opportunities as a result of what he's doing, but it's not because he's looking out for them. It's because he's looking out for himself. He doesn't have anybody's best interest at heart at all. No one. And it's sad to see because we're always seeing a lot of them just crying. So for him to sign this thing to show he's releasing the records. He's releasing all of the info. It's like,
Yep.
You know what's crazy? He did say something about those who are crying. You know, your crybaby ass could leave. If you don't like it, you could leave. I don't know. That sounds like a good idea. Hold on. Let's let him speak instead for himself.
But if you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.
Yep, that's how they feel.
Don't sound like a bad, like a. Hold on. God damn it. Turn that shit down. Don't sound like a bad idea to me.
I mean,
Shit. You know? I mean, better do it before, you know, you can't do it.
The Mandela.
Changing so many laws. Here in a minute, you be like, I guess you can't get your passport renewed.
yeah. And you know, it's
You
the
don't want
funniest
that.
thing I've seen.
Or better yet, hey, you know what? If you didn't get your passport, like kind of like TikTok, if you wasn't already on TikTok, you ain't gonna be able to get it. So if you ain't got your passport, you ain't gonna be able to get it.
let's go.
Yeah, bye. Night. You go ahead and you go ahead and sit down and relax. You here for the night. Or the,
A lot of problems, man. That man putting a lot of problems on your shoulders, making you make quick, life-changing decisions. And you know, anybody that's of age know that a life-changing decision, you need to think on it a little bit. and they running the gambit so fast that a lot of people flustered, man. We need a lot more solutions to these problems. You know what I'm saying? We keep addressing and exposing what he's doing, but we gotta give people a lot of solutions. Like, we need to come together. You know what I'm saying? Hit them with some think tanks, like quick, fast, and a hurry. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got sliders in the community. You know what I'm saying? We got people that got capital in the community. You know what I'm saying? We got leaders in the community. You know what I mean? And again, everybody gonna come with it. But we need to stand on something. Cause if not, we might need to make sure we got our passports in order. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we need more solutions because it's a host of Did y'all been peeping about how the agriculture is doing? Like I think today is the last day of fresh produce in America, right? I don't know. I seen that across the ticker tape, man. Like 90% of the workforce in California is gone. The construction workforce is gone. Like, if a disaster happened, who gonna rebuild it?
So is that contribution to the mass deportation?
Man, this man has did this in 10 days. He came in on the 20th, and I think today is the 30th.
Today is the 30th.
Yeah, you can Google it. Hitler destroyed Germany. He deconstructed that government in 1953. So I think Trump might be on the 30 piece. He trying to hit a 30 ball, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, slow it down. But yeah, this crazy.
Yeah, a lot of things are changing. Nancy,
It is
talk to
changing.
me. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it is crazy because with everything, I mean, between that with the ghost town of migrant workers, then you have the ghost town of the federal government employees, because he done told them to go home, those that were under the DEI and DEIA programs. Then and he's caused so much chaos in there. And then he's saying to people, if you don't like it, you could just leave. I'm sorry. Some of us have never liked it because you've never made it comfortable for us to like it.
Facts.
So how are we going to like it? When
Big
every
facts.
time we turn around, we got to be under constant pressure and constant stress, constant oppression. Who wants to live in that kind of a world? So what are you talking about? And now you're going in and he's just constant chaos. Yes, 10 days, chaotic. Oh my God. But I'm just sitting back, eating my popcorn, sipping my tea, watching everything, because we tried to warn people and they did not listen. So here's the consequences of those actions. So,
Real talk.
nope.
Absolutely. A lot of things are changing right before our eyes. Like, things that we thought was normal ain't gonna be normal no more. Things that we thought has changed. Like, kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? The Mandela effect.
Yes, sir.
How you feel about that? You know anything about that? Knuckles.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I've seen the beginning and the culmination of it just explode online, like, over the last few years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't really fascinated about it, but yeah, it's something that a lot of people seem to be dealing with. It too may be a problem.
True. Facts. Well, let's see. I got a video that might be able to explain what you talking about.
The Mandela effect is when a large group of people remember something differently than it is now. And today, I'm finally answering the question, what caused the Mandela effect? This has been a debate for years and years with many compelling arguments. There are 12 explanations I've come up with, each one diving into a different explanation for what caused the Mandela effect. Everything from time travel to CERN to bad memory and beyond. Today, we're talking about CERN. CERN is one of the world's largest centers for scientific research. The name CERN originates from the French phrase Conseil européen pour la recherche nucléaire, which translates to the European Council for Nuclear Research. CERN was established in 1954 and is located on the border between France and Switzerland, near Geneva. This organization has the world's largest and most powerful particle accelerator. The stated goal of CERN is to study fundamental particles by colliding protons and other particles at incredibly high speeds, allowing scientists to investigate the apparent forces that hold the universe together. So what makes people feel so nervous when it comes to CERN? For one, it's a massive facility working on research that challenges our understanding of the universe. It's the highest level of science, which is mostly unknown to the majority of the population of the world. This could be the cause of so much anxiety for some. There's also the fear of unintended consequences that might occur from CERN's experiments.
There are detractors. On YouTube, you get this. Some fear the experiment will create a black hole that will swallow the Earth. But CERN says this will not happen. Scientists say a microscopic black hole is possible, and this is what it might look like. But it would be too small and too unstable, winking out of existence in a matter of seconds.
Now, why do people think CERN caused the Mandela effect? Some people online believe that when CERN started up the Large Hadron Collider, it may have done more than just collide particles. These people speculate that by smashing atoms at near-light speeds, CERN accidentally shifted or merged parallel realities and created the Mandela effect. It's a bold claim that would require a lot of evidence to prove, so let's look into what CERN has actually accomplished and see if there's anything there. CERN discovered the Higgs boson particle, built the Large Hadron Collider, created the World Wide Web, and even made the first website. But did it cause the Mandela effect? That's the big question. While there's no direct evidence, it's been claimed by some that the timing of new Mandela effects coincides with CERN's experiments. The most interesting argument for CERN's involvement in the Mandela effect, at least from a hypothetical standpoint, is this really creepy theory. So imagine this. The world was actually set to end in 2012, and CERN's entire purpose and creation was to find a way to save our reality. The idea is that it worked, and they saved our reality. But as a result, we jump to another timeline where the world didn't end in 2012. The insane Mandela effects we've all been discovering and experiencing were the result. Not to mention all the insanity that has happened over the last decade plus. I'm sure many of you have felt that the world has been out of control for a while now. Think about how everything changed since 2012. Politics, social media, mass cell phone adoption, digital addiction, the dead internet theory, mass social unease. It feels like the world just snapped over the last decade. Does this mean CERN caused the Mandela effect? Let me hear your thoughts below. Look forward to the next episode, where I'll tackle another possible explanation for what...
What? The devil is a lie.
Yeah, it is.
The devil is a lie. But yeah.
Thank you.
CERN.
Yeah, man.
CERN created did all this creation, right? Even the World Wide Web. Nice, interesting. I didn't know
Well,
that.
they actually said the first website they got, but
Okay, first
that
website.
to me that's the caveat of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got the first website, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got all these scientists working for you, engineers. What can CERN do in their downtime? Throw out bogus images, make people believe that they suffer from the Mandela effect. I mean, you can look at all the so-called causes, and it all seems to be psychological and mental issues. None of it has to do with maybe an individual or individuals pursuing an agenda by putting out bogus information and bogus images. But yeah, that is just, it's all psychological. It can't be the cause of external forces.
I believe you. I agree with you wholeheartedly, because there's a lot of things I remember there being, and then all of a sudden it's different. No, that's simple. If you are the creator of something,
they always got a picture for it, though.
you could change it, okay, and then just pitch a whole damn another campaign like, no, this is what it was the whole time. You tripping. like okay, so for example, right, the what was it? The
Monopoly Man.
with the mannequin? Did he or did he not have one?
I remember Monocle, man, because they had the Monocle piece on the game.
Mm-hmm. I remember it too. But all of a sudden, he ain't have one. Okay. All right. Well, what about Captain Crunch? You remember him having like the eyebrows on the hat, or or not having the eyebrows on the hat?
I don't remember no eyebrows on no
You don't remember the eyebrows on the? I remember the eyebrows on the hat.
You remember eyebrows on that?
No.
I don't remember. I remember the
Cat
movie,
wasn't
like,
happy every time you pulled out the.
in absence of it.
He wasn't happy every time you pulled out on him, man.
All right. What about Chick-fil-A? Was it Chick-fil-A or Chick with a CK? Filet.
That's what I remember, man.
Which one you remember?
The chick.
The chick. Okay. The chick without the CK, right?
Man, the chick.
The chick. The chick. Okay. The chick. All right. Well, yeah, that's like I said. That's just pretty much you. If you are the creator of a particular brand or image, man, like you can simply, easily change it up later on and say, oh, no, that's what it was before, man. Y'all really tripping, man. Y'all need to get y'all shit together. So I feel you on that, straight up. Okay. Just like like a lot of other things, like, you know what I'm saying, they say, you know.
What about the Fruit of the Loom joint?
The Fruit of the Loom with
the cornucopia.
I remember it being there. I remember there being a corner of a little bit of some copia on a nigga Fruit and his looms. Straight up. All right, let's keep it moving then. So CERN, right? This is a very interesting, I guess, image or statue they like to have outside their building. You know what it's about? You know what it is?
Yeah, I recognize that. You know, I'm an artist. I recognize that.
What is that?
That's if I'm not mistaken, that look like Shiva.
Look like the devil with many arms.
You know what I'm saying? Shiva is the goddess of destruction, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that look like Shiva, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. They got a lot of other interesting artifacts outside their building. Now this one got a lot of writing on it it has different I would say languages on it, right? So this one you have to really zoom in and look at it deeply and see what the hell's going on. You got like people's names on it. It got equations, numbers that's equaling to letters. You know what I'm saying? It's very interesting, man. You know what I'm saying? If you ever get a chance to, definitely dive into it and check that out and see what that looks like. And then, like I say, right outside
Pretty.
right outside the building looked crazy. It looked like the dome in Las Vegas. Now that I think about it. Not the dome,
The spear?
yeah.
A wooden spear?
Mm-hmm. Looks just like it.
It kind of puts you in the
That
mind
is
of an old telescope, though. Observatory, like the old observatories made out of wood. That's what that looks like.
Like the ones on Buckley, but wood. Okay. CERN is pretty interesting though. Like all these tunnels and shooting particles at each other at light speeds and shit and creating, you know what I'm saying, portals or whatever. Or I don't know. I wouldn't say that is a contribution to the Mandela effect. I think that's just people changing the narrative, changing how history was. It's his story.
Yeah.
So he can change it if he want to. You know what I'm saying? So outside of that, you know what I mean? Let's get to some people that like to tell stories. Such as NASA. I would love to hear your opinion on the globe theory, Miss Nancy. Because, you know, I know last week I bombarded you with, you know what I'm saying, the flat earth just drained you like, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not. So tell me. How you feel? Well, enlighten me. I want to know. I need to know. Get me back into the right, you know what I'm saying, mind state. Because clearly I'm out there. I'm too far with it. Bring me back home.
Although, you know, in my opinion, And although it makes it
I ain't
make
getting
the
it.
flat earth theory, I do understand because the way in which we walk and how we go to different things, it's not like we're just tipping over to the side when we're walking. Although sometimes you can feel the earth's gravity doing stuff, but it's not like that's what we do every day. But I have had always been taught that the world was round. But then when I went back and did some more digging, some more research and on the subject, um, there now, let me back up. Even though people talk about the earth being flat, but I'm like, okay, you had, for example, Michael Strahan that had the opportunity of taking the space shuttle up. And I'm pretty sure, unless there's an NDA of some sort, that he would have came back and said, yo, when I went up there, people were saying all the time that the world was round. It's not round, it's flat. And so it's like, but he never came back to said that. He just talked about and boasted about how beautiful it looked and him being in awe of what he saw. And then when I went to now moving forward, when I went to go do some more research on, the theory of the world being round, there are also theories out there about the fact that the world is not necessarily exactly round, but they're saying it's called, and I think it's an ellipsoid. So, and I looked into that and I found it interesting that they're thinking that this Earth is round but circular. It's, what is it, elliptical and
Like a
circular at the same time.
bow.
It's kind of weird,
Well,
which I thought was kind of weird. And then about the fact of that it can change its shape. So I guess it can be in a circle, but then it can stretch out a little bit. And then, so there are so many theories on it, but I'm still stuck on the round theory, the circular ellipse globe kind of theory. Um, it's still to me it's just interesting to go and delve, especially the ellipsoid. So it got me interested. So I'm going to dig deeper in that about how the earth shifts. But there are so many things that the way in which this earth, how this earth is created, that makes it so amazing that it does cause one to really wonder about it if you've never had the experience of leaving Earth to see what it actually looks like. So, but yeah. That's my thoughts on it. So
okay, I like that. I
I'll
like
pass it
that.
back on to you.
So, it would be safe to say that we all have like three different perspectives. We would say that the Earth could be round, right, like a ball. It can change its shape. However, it's a ball, right? And then I would say, right, the Earth is flat, right? It gives good context in my head, and it feels like it when I look up in the sky. Ever since a child, you know what I mean? I thought it was, round. Flat. Excuse me. And then you would say that it's more like a bowl.
Hey,
Okay, like a bowl.
hey.
All right, interesting. So, we gotta fix this. That's a no-no.
Yeah,
That's a no-no.
different perspectives.
Right. So, with that being said, let's run a video real quick, and I want to ask a question, and y'all tell me, can y'all riddle this answer or riddle this me? Riddle this me
Riddle me this.
or riddle me that?
Hey.
Parked up outside in the old school. The new me back with the OU. The dog always find his way back home, and it's so true. Later on, fall through and pop one. You know the motto, smoke something, drink something, pop one. Got your hand on my Glock while your ass ride shotgun. High stakes, risk it every day. Around. I know fucking ugly niggas just not fun. Had to zero out the fade cause I'm not one. Yeah. So smoke something, drink something, pop one. 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 Yeah, yeah. Smoke something, drink something, pop one. Smoke something, drink something, pop one. Smoke something, drink something.
I have
That
a question.
joint-
I have a question.
That joint about 39 seconds from being about right. If he had to just drop the camera, hey, you got me. You a winner. You know what I'm saying? They ain't dropped that camera though.
See, okay, so, my first question is, Miss Nancy, also Knuckles, if you could probably help me out. Have you seen any raw footage? Because there's a lot of doctored up NASA footage. We could safely say that because they even said on their own website. And a lot of these videos and pictures that I'm presenting to you is straight from NASA's website. Right? So with that being said, I'm trying to ask you this question. Have you ever seen any stars in any of these videos or pictures?
Can't say that I have, man. You know.
Now, reason why I asked that is
Although I
because-
ain't technically looking at the stars.
Okay, Nancy, have you seen like stars in the background? You know, any recognizable stars, a cluster of stars, a star?
I've never seen any up close, no. But I've looked through telescopes and things like that. I've had the opportunity of doing
no, no.
that.
I
But I've never
think I
personally.
didn't explain myself. As far as do you see stars in any of the videos that NASA puts out, or do you see stars on any of the pictures that NASA puts out?
Come to think about it, I've never saw stars in any of the things that I saw. They've mostly been like the moon or, maybe another planet. But come to think about it, I've never seen stars.
Okay, all right. Let's play one more. Okay, let's see something. Let's see something here.
People really think this is CGI.
Now. My question is this now, right? Hold on. Okay, cool. My question is this. When you are in space and you look in the sky or you're out there, right? You should be able to see stars, right? Reason why I say that is because, like, in the city, right? If you live in a big city, you got street lights everywhere, right? You stand outside, you look up, you'll see the biggest constellations, right? Like the Big Dipper or Orion's Belt, stuff like that, or a couple of stars here and there, right? You may see Polaris, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, right? But if you go to the mountains where there's no lights, you see all the stars. It's just lit up, whole bunch of stars, way more, right? So why, when they will go up into space, how come we don't see any stars in these videos? That's one question I have. And then the next question I have is, if we was to really like pay closer attention to the video a little bit, you could kind of notice that they're using a fish eye lens. Now, if you don't know what a fish eye lens, it's a lens that bubbles the actual, you know what I'm saying, framework that you're using, so it will make it more of a bubble, right? Now, I say that to say, now, look at here. Now, this is, like I say, this is NASA's video. Now, if I was to blow this up a little bit for you, right? You can notice that, here, hold on, let me show you something. Hold on. Ah, it ain't gonna do it. All right. Bam, fuck it. The Earth is flat, right? Where is the curvature? The curvature is gone. Play the video, and it'll come back. Curvature came back. But what? Hold on. Let's play it again. Let's rewind. Rewind, because it was round. Started right there. Round. You let it play. And it's flat. Actually, it went the opposite direction. Ain't that a kick in the head? Damn. Well, damn. It went the opposite direction. Now, ain't no stars. No, so that's my question. Why we don't see any stars in a lot of these videos that NASA puts out on their own website? But let's look at another one. Let's look at the moon landing. They was on the vehicle, driving, whatever, right? I got footage of that too. Let's play that and let's see what that look like. Once again, I don't see any stars. Thoughts? What you think, Nancy? Is this real footage? Is it because like you're on the moon and it's a different perspective? Because it is all about perspective, right? You know, you could see something from a distance, right? Like say for instance, like I said before, you take a hallway. Railroad track. You take like a hallway, like you know that it's even on both sides of you, right? But if you look straight down, clean down the hallway, you notice that the insides come in, you know what I'm saying, and your up and your down come down into the middle. Like it just creates like this little boop, boop right there. But you know it's not like that though, right? So it's all about perspective. So, you know.
So fighter jets can
You know,
the Earth is
say,
spinning
right?
faster than the speed of sound on its equator,
They be documenting
1,000 miles per hour.
but, you know what I'm saying?
Now, does that really?
I'm not on the salsa jump. You know what I mean? I think Mother Earth got curves. You know what I'm saying?
She definitely got curves,
You
ugly
know what I
curves,
mean?
baby.
I don't think she. You know what I'm saying? I
Ugly
don't think
curves,
Mother
huh?
Earth. I don't think Mother Earth an iron board. You know what I'm saying?
She ain't a
That's
pizza. She ain't a pizza.
She's not a piece of pizza, man.
Well, you say, okay, you said she like a bowl, right? That's interesting, right? I've heard someone ask the question, right? If you was to drain all the water from Earth, what shape would you have? Now, if you have a bowl, that's dope. I like that because if you drain it, you got all the trenches in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I get that. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Hold on. But if you go to like, you know what I'm saying, the flat representation, you know, it'll be like, okay, well, it's just still a plate, but that's not the truth because we know we got low trenches. We get that. We know that. But if you drain that ball, though, it's a little different. The ball okay, my bad. So that's why they say it's oblique, because it does this anyway. Right?
I mean, you know, those are the hypotheticals.
Okay, I get that. I get that. Right. I'm still stick to the plane theory, man. You know what I'm saying? I like how they say that if on the ball, you have to keep tilting your head, your nose down to keep up with the curvature as you're flying, right? Right? If you just keep flying straight, there's no need for you to go up like a rocket. You can just keep going straight and you will be out of space. Absolutely. You don't need to go up. Just go straight. Right? But you got to keep tilting that nose, right? But I got a video for you real quick and you tell me what you think.
But they claiming that's gravity though.
Gravity. Has gravity been proven?
You ain't flew off the planet when you jump.
Has
I mean,
gravity been?
you know, when Mike jumped, you know what I'm saying, the duck, he don't keep going.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So gravity has been proven. I don't think it has. I was told to be fact checked.
Has it been disproven?
I think it has because if you look around, it's easy to disprove it if you want to say, okay, well, gravity is strong enough to keep water down, right? But it's not strong enough to keep it from doing all this waves and its currents and what it does. Gravity is heavy enough or strong enough to keep everything else down, but not strong enough to keep floating clouds that we see every day.
That's density though.
That's density, okay. Now we adding different layers into it. So that's what helps validate gravity, which still has not been validated. Got you. All right. You know what I'm saying? Now, even with that being said, now you take an airplane and you take it from the Earth's spin, right? The Earth is spinning. And the plane is now in the air. It's no longer connected to the Earth's spin that is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. That's also going 67,000 miles an hour around the damn sun, which that's about 68,000 miles worth of spin.
That's some spin golly.
And it's off the ball now, okay? And it's doing its own thing at 500 miles an hour. We could look in the sky and we could see how fast it's going. Man, that's about 500. Either direction. So you could say, oh no, it's a jet stream. I would love for that comment to come up.
You would love for that?
I would love for that jet stream. So I was told, because I looked it up myself, it was told that the jet stream allows an airplane to be able to make it to the opposite coast just as fast as it would if it was going in the same direction as the spin of the Earth. That doesn't make any damn sense. So the Earth, the spin of the Earth is going 1,000 miles this way, okay? And the plane is going 500 miles in the same direction, okay? It would be an endless game of trying to catch up, right? So you don't even have to really try to catch up, because you could just wait until your destination appears below you. And now you could just go ahead and lower yourself. But we don't see that. We don't go through that. We get in the airplane, we up there, and we feel that turbulence. Ooh. I'm talking about your stomach be all in your booty hole. Ooh, but you feel that shit, right? Yeah. You feel all that shit, but we don't feel not one speckle of 1,000 miles of a spin with an extra 67,000 miles around the. But this is another thing I have to ask, right, with the stars, because I love the stars. I see it every night when I go outside at night, because I work overnight. You know that. I look up in the sky. I see the same stars every night. It's dope. I see the Orion's belt in the same spot, damn near. It's always the same spot. I always see the Big Dipper every night. But we doing this endless game of, you understand me? Why are we going into this infinite space, but we always see the same stars? That's interesting to me. I got another video for you, man. Okay. Now, what was proven was, what was proven was, right, the Earth is actually round. And they got me.
Say what?
They got me. They said it's round.
They said it was round, and them alone convinced you?
Yeah, I'm convinced. They got me.
Okay.
So it was a time lapse that was done. Okay.
Let me see this life changing evidence.
This is it, and I'm a firm believer now.
You're a firm believer.
I'm a firm believer now.
I mean, the way you segue to that. I'm just saying. I'm
a firm believer.
Okay. Let's get into that.
So it was a test done in Antarctica, okay, where they did a time lapse, okay, 24-hour time lapse. Watch the sun go around, just like it happens in Alaska. If you are aware of that, it does happen when they have 30 days of sun. Just like the movie 30 Days a Night. It was a movie about that.
That was a cold movie.
That was a dope movie. But yeah, it's the same thing. You know, when the Earth, you know, just imagine, you know, that's the damn it right there, right? When the tilt, right? You know, that sun over here, right?
Oh,
they got to get Alaska all that sun for 30 days. So the same thing got to apply on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? For Antarctica, right? So they went down there, they did a test. You know what I'm saying? And you know, man, let me shut up and let me let you see what they did. Here's the time lapse.
Okay.
And you tell me how you feel about it.
Okay. We getting the 360. We getting the whole 360, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they went in a circle for you. At the top of the world. I mean, the bottom of the world.
The bottom of the world. We got multiple, you know what I'm saying, tripods out there. You know what I'm saying, multiple cameras.
Yeah, they tripoded up.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of tripods. A lot of people out there. The whole day. Well, whole
So
night.
fighter
Whole
jets can
24
move faster than the speed of...
The whole 24/7. I mean, the whole 24 period, right? Yeah, they got me, man. They say it's even because they was flat earthers themselves, right?
All them individuals out there doing it.
Yeah, they said they were flat earthers too.
Them your guys.
Yeah, my guys. Yeah. And they say, yep, no, y'all, we was wrong, man. It's actually round. And you know, I looked at that video, and I was like, you know, Nancy said you got to use discernment. You got to use discernment, right?
That's what she said.
And I started looking into it, and I started looking more and more into it, and I started noticing a couple of things. Now, first thing is this. If we do understand how internet moves from country to country, we understand that it moves through cables, undersea cables, correct? Okay, because you don't use satellites for your internet. Satellites are for more like GPS, okay? You even use the cables in the sea for telecommunication, okay? You can even look this up yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
Just go and look at submarine cables. And it'll tell you what each cable is, it'll tell you the name of it, what country it's for, all that shit, right? It's for the public to see. However, when you look at this map, you don't see no damn cables going to Antarctica. So how in the hell did they go live? Because they didn't post that. They went live. There's the other videos, 2 of them. That's just a time lapse. The other video, you have to look at it for yourself. The other video, he's talking, he's walking around, you know what I'm saying? He got his compass, it's plastic, right? He do one of these moves with it, right? You got to watch it for yourself now. Goddamn. Like, okay, he don't even put it in the screen yet, but he like, hold on, let me get my compass. Hold on. Okay. All right, there you go. And he hold that motherfucker tight. Don't barely even move. Now, if you're trying to point to north and let us know which way is north, move around. Let us see that we see north. The fuck is you all stiff for with this stiff ass plastic? Look like it came from Hallmark. Goddamn it, special.
You say your guys they been got they women bandaged you.
Next thing is right outside of how in the hell did you go live when there's no cables to go live down there? The next thing is so I thought the Earth spins to what is it? The west? Yeah, no, it spins to the east. It has to spin to the east. Why? Because the sun has to hit the east coast first before it goes to the west coast. So if you look at it, right? Right? If you look at it, when you spin a ball, okay, follow me. You spin a ball, right? If you look at it from the top, it's spinning counterclockwise. Keep that same spin. Keep that same spin. Look at it from the bottom. It's clockwise. Huh? Interesting. Either way it go. That's something else for you to think about. As it's spinning, right?
So why is they went counterclockwise on the spin?
So what I'm saying is the video is showing that the sun is going in the wrong damn direction. So I was like, nah, maybe they recorded it and they said, okay, we'll just run it backwards. Nah, I watched it. They walking forward. But hey, you know, you just like crisis actors, you know, all you gotta do is train a motherfucker and tell them, hey, just walk backwards the whole damn time.
They ain't do that.
Nah, they ain't do that.
They ain't do that.
That's just too much, right? And then another point was you see a lot of people out there the entire time. Now, either there were shifts, or maybe this wasn't a full 24-hour period. Maybe this was more like a 12. But nah, that's not my point. What I want to get to is, if you're that close, or if you're in Antarctica, in which is forbidden to be there unless you are a scientist, which he did say he was a scientist.
Okay. So,
Okay. He said, "Oh yeah, we too busy to do anything else. We're
they
studying
double
science."
bogus. They double bogus. They bogus scientists.
Right. If you don't have clearance to even be on that motherfucker, how did you manage to get so far inland to where there's some mountains damn near surrounding all the way around you? Shouldn't we see some water? Thirdly, fourthly, where can you put your coordinates up? I don't know if this is Antarctica or not. This could be Alaska. I have a lot of, and then if you look at it for yourself, because I know I gotta get ready to go too, man. I want to show you one more thing. The sun, as it go up and down, is doing that oblique shit. Yeah, I never in my 4 decades of being on this here planet ever seen the sun go across the sky and ever change shape in any form, fashion, direction, season. Never. But I guess down here, right? Because it's Antarctica, right? That's why the sun will be in like that. Look at it for yourself, right? Gotta ask questions, right? Just like the moon landing was faked. Why can't this be faked? Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Now, my last video, 'cause I got to get ready to go. And you know what?
Jill.
I wish Nancy was here so she could tell me, because I know she was going to just grill me and just give me the business, and I know it, but I got to get ready to go. I know you do too, player. Last thing. We're going to end it on a good note.
Okay. But you know, we gotta let them know that, you know, next week we about to, you know what I'm saying, shift gears on them. You know what I'm talking about?
What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What you got?
Man, we're gonna hit them from like all different angles, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
With that real important stuff. Like you said, ain't no need to talk about no problems, and we ain't gonna give you no solutions.
Well, that's the thing. Why talk about a problem and just keep talking about a problem and dwelling on a problem? You're not getting any damn where.
Nah, man.
Focus on the solution.
Nowhere. That's where we going.
Focus on the solution.
That's where we going, y'all.
But with that being said, I'm gonna end this one on a good note. Now, my girl, she just turned 68, man. I love her, man. I love her to death, man. And Nancy.
Yes. Yeah, so.
I want you to see this video. I was dying laughing when I seen it. Maybe y'all would die laughing too. Hold on, let's see.
Legend.
Brandy?
Oh, goodness.
Bitch ain't no legend. I'm the legend in this motherfucker. You can't be no legend and you 5 fucking years old. If motherfucker just call somebody a legend, oh my God. Star.
Legend.
Brandy? Bitch ain't no legend. I'm the legend in this motherfucker. You can't be no legend and you 5 fucking years old. If motherfucker just call somebody a legend, oh my God.
She called Brandon 5 years
Here's another
old.
interesting fact about the
It's a little helpful.
Oh, she took it personal.
All the way.
And then Brandon, you can see her on the screen like, what you doing? No, don't do it. No, you talking to? I'm a up and coming.
Don't do it.
I'm a up and coming. Okay. All right, you ain't getting knee slapped. It looked like he was about to get slapped 5 clean from him.
Nah, I'm talking about
Clean from him.
discount.
Oh man. Hey man, Nancy, thank you for tuning in, chiming in with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call you again next week. We're gonna chop it up again, talk some more. 'Cause I gotta get your opinion on this round Earth thing.
Sound like plan. Thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Hey, man, but you know how we do it, man. Look here, man. I'm gonna holler at you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
To our network, baby.